Alright, let's just get straight into this. In case yesterday's issues happen again. So, if for whatever reason you're watching the full VOD of this, and you're confused by the title, yesterday was episode 5, which I had to cut short because of technical issues. Technical issues that don't seem to be on my end, but we'll see. If the same thing happens later on, we'll know something's wrong, and we can sort it. But we only actually ranked one game. One game that we played, I figured I needed more time with, and then we were in the middle of another game that I didn't want to stop playing, so we're going to keep playing that one, and hopefully get a full episode done with at least 3 or 4 games ranked today. So this is the sequel to episode 5. This is episode 5-2. Excellent. So this will be day 2 of evaluating Harvest Moon Back to Nature. I've played a day just off stream. I looked up a walkthrough to get a little bit of advice because I was like, it's been 4 days and I've not made any money. What am I missing? I figured out what I'm missing. Been able to make a little bit of money. What do you mean I overslept? I went to bed at like 6 p.m. So yeah, well, I need to grab the watering can. But yeah, we'll do another couple of days, and then hopefully by then I can evaluate the game a little bit more fairly. It's still not super fair, because this is a game you're meant to really sink your time into, and I'm going to be ranking it based on an hour, but it is longer than I'm giving most games in this project, so... Oh. I can't... Okay. Well, if I ever play this game again, I know... I mean, no. I was gonna say, I'll know not to do a 9x9, a 3x3 grid. No, I'm not gonna learn anything from this. I will have completely forgotten that this happened by the time I play this game again, if I ever play this game again. I believe this is on the PS4/5 with trophies. This is a game you can platinum. Nope, that's a rock. Yeah! Dog! That's not the horse's house. That's not Tony's house. No. I don't think I'll go to the festival. I think I'll stop it before then. But yeah, to sum up my thoughts so far, like, the game's cute. I like the soundtrack so far. Again, we're not going to experience too much of that. Yeah, most of my complaints has just been it's a little slow. It was a bit of a slow start. And the amount of items you can carry at once in the early game is tragic. But again, my main experience with games like this is Stardew Valley. So this may be a there's like a bit of a consequence of its age more than actual like gameplay issues. I'm just too used to coughing, apparently. There we go. I'm too used to what a modern game has given me, rather than having real expectations of this game. Who are you? No. Everybody's... Oh, I'm guessing there's a character in the game called Stu. Because I got very confused there. I was like, what do you mean I show you some bug coming out of the ground? That's a good thing I'm the Stu. That's just a Stu. Alright. So I believe there's a brush. Maybe you don't get it from here. What's this? I need to sneeze. I don't want to, but... Ugh, I did anyway. Hi, Ollie. How you doing? What a time to join. As I was sneezing. Yeah, I'm good. I'm thankful to be off work for the weekend. Like, this week has been quick, but it's also felt like a slog. And I don't know how that's possible. No, I'm glad you're doing good. Oh, me too. I get to just chill out this weekend. I say that like I had a busy weekend last weekend. I just... Wait, did I get money? Did he pay me money? I don't think he paid me money. Let's get rid of some of these rocks. I definitely threw stuff in... Oh, there's the money. Okay. It just, I guess, took a little while for it to process. If anything, rude of me for not giving him the benefit of the doubt. Well, it's 7 PM, time to go to bed. We don't need to make a diary entry. Don't need to save the game. No problem. Alright, dog. 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 Dog! 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 There we go. Then, of course, we need to say hi to Tony the Pony. Excellent, we've got some crops. But again, only having the ability to hold 3 items at once. Again, it's been spoiled by Stardew Valley, where I'm pretty sure it's like 8 or 9. You get the start. Nope. dog. Let's pick up our foraging for the day. Should hopefully make a decent amount of money. Oh. Where's the other... Whoops. No, where's... the other farm? Let me just check something real quick. Okay. It's on completely the wrong sweetener. Oh, I hate you, Rick. Yeah, fuck you, Rick. You prick. A Puri? I mean, I guess that is a name. Hey, how'd you get dumped? One of our hens got killed by a stray... Oh, no. Oh, that was your sister. Okay. You didn't get dumped. Right, how much is this? Yeah, from the Parm Farm. Rush is 800. Ugh. Okay. So I'll have to wait till tomorrow to be able to afford it. It's another day's worth of, you know, trying to be friends with my horse that I'm gonna miss. We might as well buy seeds. Which I think is over here. Oh, wait, that's here. Wait, is it? Yeah. Yeah, give me turnip seeds. Well, I'm supposed to find that person's sister or whatever. I'm sure she can survive in the mountains alone for a few days. There's 9 seeds, but once they start growing, you can't get access to the middle square, so might as well... Yeah, we're losing a seed, but that's okay. I'm sure that'll be an upgrade we get. We can, have more efficient watering or something, I don't know. My sympathies. Hey, sympathizing means I get an achievement. I'm guessing by the fact there's a heart, that she's one of the romance options. We're not gonna get that far. The game is very cute. Hey, we have enough money. So yeah, we've just started. This is our dog. His name is Ajon. Because this is the Parm farm. Oh, even though you're not listening to me, you're too cute. And I'll show you Tony the pony. I'm trying to afford a brush for, so we can become friends quicker. It's Tony! I didn't mean to pick up the grass. But yeah, we inherited this farm and it's a mess. And even though it's 8 p.m., we've done like 2 minutes of work and we're very tired, so this game's very realistic. So I'll do one more day, and then I think we'll have enough to rank the game. Oh wait, I need my water. Birds! Oh, I was hoping to pick up the bird. Go. Hey! Now, granted, he ran up to me and immediately went to pee, but that's okay. I forgive him. Right. We can finally afford a brush. Oh, what? Oh, you're open at 10 a.m. Okay. Sorry, a little too eager to go to the blacksmith so that I can buy a horse brush from the blacksmith. Which, I'll be honest, was not the first place I thought to go to buy... Oh, hello, who are you? Oh, I'm not that scary looking. But yeah, let's not ask, because we'll just get rejected. That's not me being pessimistic, I just know how video games work. Got a long time to go before we'll have any romance in this game. And what's that? Okay, now I can go to the blacksmith and buy a horse brush. Gonna go all the way back to the farm, drop off one of my tools, and then come back and buy the brush. I just want Tony the Pony to like me. Well, if it isn't... Yeah, I was here like 20 minutes ago, old man. No, not improved tool. So I'm not super familiar with Uncle Iroh, but I know exactly who you're talking about, and yes. I see it. I see the resemblance. Yay! Hell yeah! Oh. Enjoy outside, Tony. Well, as far as I'm concerned, I've just beaten the game. That's all I wanted to do was make Tony happy. Yeah, so we adopted, so the dog just lives on the farm. We adopted the horse because the horse was depressed, and the former horse owner was like, hey, can you look after the horse because we can't? And we were like, hell yeah. So our job is to make the horse less depressed. That's why I needed a brush. But yeah, there's kind of nothing else we can do. So it is time to end our time with this game and put it on the list. Tony the Pony does deserve the best. And if I ever do come back to this game, I'll make sure that Tony the Pony becomes Taurus the Horse. I didn't think his name through because he is going to be a horse one day. Excellent. So, I think I've watched enough. Watched enough? I've played. Ha! I've tricked you all. I'm not playing any of these. I think I've played enough to get a good feel of where the game should go. It's fun. It's cute. It's very cute, actually. It's got a lot of good vibes. My biggest complaint is that it starts off incredibly slow, and there's like very limited inventory space, which means having to go and swap out your tools all the time can get really annoying. But I'm assuming that is something you can upgrade over time. This is not a game you're supposed to only play an hour of. There's very much something you're supposed to sink like 100 hours into. um, I'll say it is better than all of these, at the very least. It's better than Armored Core. It's better than Darkstone. It's better than Roll Cage Stage 2, which is a game that I really enjoyed but made me nauseous. It's better than Need for Speed 2. It's better than the PS1 port of Mortal Kombat 2, which is quite a bare bones port, but it's still very fun. Is it better than Ace Combat 3? I think if I was like to pick a game off this list to play, I would play Harvest Moon before Ace Combat 3, but I would probably pick Lego Racers. Nope, wrong one. So I'm going to put it in 4th place. It is currently the 4th best PS1 game of all time. But I may still play more. You'll always be a pony, just like elderly dogs and stuff. This is true, yes. You'll always be baby. But yeah, the 4th best PS1 game of all time. I need to very quickly extend that so you can see there we go. I'll make that nicer eventually. But yeah, Harvest Moon, good game. I have some annoyances with it, but again, I think that is something, those annoyances will be something that the game itself will solve later on. And now we need to go back to another game. So, if I've not been lazy, I will stitch this part of the video onto the part from yesterday where we played Ancient Roman Power of Darkside, which is a Japanese only game that's been fan translated. And when we started playing it, I was like, this is really bad, but let's not be too harsh. Let's not be too harsh. Let's give the game a chance. And then I looked up something about the game, and the first 2 things that popped up were worst JRPG on the PS1. It's like, oh no, this game is bad. Excellent. That just made me want to play it more. So we're not going to play too much more of this. I just want to keep experiencing, because yeah, the game's awful. But I have a particular interest in terrible bad games. And to be fair, we've only played one super bad game so far. So yeah, this is a continuation of yesterday's of course, so I will say this was fan translated, so the script is we can't judge the script too harshly. They must have died here. Well, I would imagine so, Burke. Sometimes things are so terrible it's entertaining. Oh yes. And especially with video games, because there's just something so like same with what? Sorry, I'm appreciating the music right now. Okay, thank you. It's the same with like movies, where a boring game or movie or TV show or whatever is a much bigger crime than a bad game, because you don't make a bad game on purpose, you don't make a bad movie on purpose. But boring, that is like there's no passion there. So I have, especially PS1 era, this is the first era where like video games were 3D in the mainstream. Like 3D games have existed, but this is like the first one where everyone was trying to make 3D games, and to this music is so distracting. To very, very wildly mixed results. Oh, I'm sure this song will be stuck in your head. Old armor's been left behind. Excellent, we got some armor. Just robbing this dead person's house. But yeah, it was playing this game was when the tech issues happened yesterday, so I wanted to give it a bit more time. Yeah, Burke. Destroy the door. I have a few questions. Why, who took their their own time to translate this game into English? Because this game never got an official release outside of Japan. Probably for a reason. Alright. It's an RPG. Let's just go into people's houses and ransack them. Those beds are massive! Can we sleep on these? Or are we just small? I know this was like just after Final Fantasy VII, which had its own issues figuring out what perspective is. But yeah, I wonder what building we can sleep in. We've got a stuffed bear! Excellent. Maybe if we give them to the enemy, they'll leave us alone. They'll think we're, we'll think we're a friend, and then that's how we win the game. Wait. Michaela, you've talked about nothing else other than you think they've been watched. You should have gone with Rock. That it was stupid of you to go for anything other than Rock, Burke. Your name is almost Baroque. Boo-ray! Are they saying hooray? Or are they saying boo-ray? Well, whoever Ray is, we gotta boo them. Yeah, exactly. There was a human of this town, and then Ray came along and was all like, yo, I'm Ray and I'm gonna turn you into monsters. And that's why we have to boo them to show that we're displeased at them. One day I suddenly turned into this. Oh, your name is Boo Ray. Oh. I can't wait to meet Boo Ray's younger sibling, DVD. There's something about people becoming monsters disease. God, they took their time coming up with that name. Also, our main character is supposed to be called Kai, but I accidentally deleted um the last letter of his name, so he's just Ka. There's a magician out there. Oh hell yeah, I love magic. Lake Mount. We're gonna have to fight Bure at some point, aren't we? There's a lot of talking. And of course, this was before the day of voice acting, so. I mean, there was some voice acting, but like games like this generally didn't have it. Alright. Let's go find the magician and hopefully cure the people turning into monsters disease. Hello, you magician? Can't imagine what the people turning into monsters disease does though. Right? I think it gives them a slight rash. Oh, I've heard about it. Your friend might have the people turning into monsters disease. When I grow up, I want to be a cool knight. Yeah, well, I want to be a hot day. Just like Captain McCloud. Sounds like the nearby town was attacked. Apparently only ruined buildings remain now. Cool. Ruined Melna was attacked by something. Thankfully we're safe here. That's what you think. I don't... I'm not here for Captain McLeod, I'm here for the Magician. Hi, are you a magician? How am I going to get this to her? Do I leave it in front of her door? Are you an Amazon driver? Alright, what can we buy? Oops, wrong button. I wasn't expecting... let's buy an easy ring, why not? I don't know what any of this stuff does, but... Alright. The stuffed bear also gave 3 extra DPs. I'm not going to question it. I'm going to assume that DP stands for defense points. I hope it does. No, I don't have any more money. I don't think we're getting into any more battles before I decide it's time to move on. You're not a magician either. Are you a magician? He's not. Oh, no. No, I'm not trying to talk to you. I'm trying to leave. Are you a magician? No. Ugh. Are you a magician? You have blue hair. There was a magician here named Marl, yes. I think he said his hip pain was getting worse, so he left for Sanita's fit. I just want to meet this magician. Alright, let's go to another town that will hopefully actually have something to do in it. They've kind of forgotten there's supposed to be a video game. Alright, well, we finally meet the magician. Apologies if there's been like random noises, by the way. I just realised I've been bobbing my leg up and down and hitting the bottom of the microphone arm. Those are some eyebrows. The spirit healing medicine. No, I can hear you. Nice, southeast, so down here. What are these, the pharmacy? Oh dear, the pharmacist is drunk. I should really move on, but I'm just so curious. Like, when's the next time we'll actually have a battle? We've not had a battle at all in this stint. I'll give it a few more minutes. I already have a pretty good idea where on the list this game is going to go. Oh. I was trying to leave town. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this is going to be one of the best PS1 games of all time. Gonna have to agree? I think so. I think, again, we've not played many, like, heavy hitters. Like, we've not played a Final Fantasy, we've not played a Tomb Raider, or Resident Evil, or anything like that. But this is still tragic compared to the games we've already played. Can't even see Moral. Ah yes, the people becoming monster disease. This is how you know it's a fan translation, because here's the unnecessary cussing. I learned Valga. Yeah, we already know. Burke already used some Valga language before. You learned Thor Low. Ice Rock. Does this mean we'll actually get to fight soon? if we get to Mel and it's still no battles or anything, we're just gonna end it here because yeah. This has been nothing but half an hour of running one place to another. Did I steal the boat? No. But don't worry, the next game will almost definitely be more fun. And it will have some characters we all recognize. But yeah, let's just... I want to get to some more battles. But I don't think the game is going to let me. Oh. There we go. Yeah, we gotta get rid of the mosquito first. So what's Valga? I'm guessing Thorlo is a thunder move. Well, you know what? I would be kind of interested to watch someone else play this. I don't know if I've got much more in me, but I want to see... Like, I'm curious if the game gets any better as you go on. But yeah, I was just happy to be able to get one battle before we end this segment. We'll save just in case I want to come back to this in the future. Well, I'll tell you right now, it ain't going up here. The real question is it worse than Asterisk and Obelisk take on Caesar? And the answer is... I mean, it's even worse than Jumpstart Wildlife. I feel bad for this game. I found out like last week, Amazon got it's like a well-regarded game on the PC, but the PS1 port wasn't very good. So this game's definitely worse than Amazon. Jumpstart Wildlife is like an edutainment. It's not very good. You know what? I'm going to... At least this game is funny. Like... Lazarus and Obelisk is really bad. But this game is funny bad, and therefore it gets a few more points. It is the second worst PS1 game of all time. But it's not the worst. And even that robot agreed. But yeah, so that game was tragic. Well, let's play something that, at the very least, should be, like, fine. At the very least. Let's play some Nicktoons Racing. I've never played this. But I was a big Nicktoons kid. Oh, Ollie, what's if you have a favorite? What's your favorite Nickelodeon cartoons? Because I may pick a character based on that. This is true. Out of my favorites are very basic. Oh, I want to watch this actually.
Good afternoon, Nickelodeon fans and sports fans everywhere. As you can see, we're nearly ready for the first race in this exciting series. Now, we just await the arrival of our mysterious host, the Mystery Rider. Wow, check it out. Who can possibly beat this opponent? Will anyone be good enough? We'll just have to wait and see. Here we go, folks. It's going to be the race of a lifetime. And they're off. There's all to race for here today. Everyone has a shot at the Krusty Krab Big Bug Award.
I want that award. Rocco's was good. But because like my favorites, it was very basic because I loved Rugrats, and then as I was slightly older, SpongeBob came out, and I loved SpongeBob. But Cat Dog, Hey Arnold, oh hell yeah! I hope that happens every time I press a button in this game. Hey Arnold's great. Weirdly, I think I would like Wild Thornberrys now, but I never watched a lot of Wild Thornberrys back in the day, and I don't know why. Oh hell yeah. So we've got Tommy, Angelica, Arnold, Helga, Eliza, Darwin, Cat Dog, the Beavers. Oh yeah, I loved Angry Beavers as well. SpongeBob, Patrick. I loved Real Monsters. Never was a big Ren and Stimpy fan, but yeah. Ollie, I'll hand over to you. Who we picking? Yeah, Real Monsters is like underrated. I rarely hear people talk about it, but it's really good. Let's go. Okay, hell yeah. I just noticed everyone's got like, he's got like the Reptar mobile. But yeah, Ickis. But yeah, it's like, so I've been picking these games at random, like literally using a random feature on a website to pick these games. When this popped up, I was like, I hope this game is good. There's Nickelodeon kart racer games for like the Switch and the PS4. They're decent. I also have much more modern
3, 2, 1, go!
Characters as well. It's alright, so it defaults to analog. Yeah. Oh, SpongeBob. Yeah, it's a little slow, but I think it's also on easy difficulty because it didn't give me an option to change it from easy. And we'll see plenty of Rugrats especially. There was heaps of Rugrats games on the PS1. There is a SpongeBob game, but his heyday was definitely PS2 time. Wait, I had a few of the Rugrats games. Alright, I'm the 152nd best player of this track on Retro Achievements. I'm sure that's out of like a million, so it's probably pretty good. Loading damn pre. You can't use that kind of language in this kind of game.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh. Right? And you're using that goddamn shitty fucking language. God damn it. Nah. But no, we ended up watching a lot of Nickelodeon. Because I liked all the cartoons. But, me and my sister used to also watch, stuff like Kenan and Kel. I think in the UK, that's also where Sabrina was shown. I no problem. Ah! Nice. Man, the Mr. Rider sucks. Rancid Raceway. Oh, hell yeah, I love that band. Oh, hello, everybody. Yeah, Cat Dog was one of my favorites. Oh, speaking of having internet issues, I know there's internet issues, but my stream is having issues again. So if there's any like starring, it might be on my end.